So this nigga Jaylen Brown crashing out after getting eliminated in a game 7 against 76ers. He said Joel Embiid be flopping. He complained that he don't get no foul calls. And I seen the clip at Gilbert Arenas. He summed it up. He said Jaylen Brown plays strong, and that's why he don't get no foul calls. He don't
Because Jaylen Brown suffers from it too. Jaylen Brown, you drive a lot, right? You drive a lot. You play strong basketball. Have you been rewarded yet? Right? For a guy who drives, who's athletic, you don't get no foul calls, right? Now, the reason you don't get no foul calls is because you play strong, so they let you play strong. So when you're thinking about flopping, let's just be honest. Who on your team, if Embiid wanted to play strong basketball, who on your team will stop him? No one. The reason these guys started flopping is because they had to oversell fouls that refs was like, you just play through the shit. I'm not calling everything. So now they got to pretend they're getting hit worse than they are, right? DeMarcus, think about how DeMarcus Cousins played, right? You get penalized for being strong. Giannis, you get LeBron, right? You're telling me LeBron, Jokic, Giannis, who else plays strong? Y'all can't get to the free throw line, but the Trae Youngs get there 10 times, right? The Shea 10 times. Like the guards can get there because why? The guards go, you bump them, right? That's how that works. So that's why LeBron's coming in there. He started doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. There was really nobody besides Meta World Peace that was probably stronger than LeBron at the 3 position. But again, they're gonna use their muscle against you. So to get the same calls as everybody else for you strong guys, you gotta sell it more. If not, you're gonna be looking at a guy who plays strong basketball and you're taking 5 free throws, 4 free throws a game. This year 7, but you drive all day, right? It's because they're gonna let you play through it. You don't get benefited for being strong in NBA. Like every time Giannis drives, he can get a foul. Now, if he started like flopping around and selling them more, he'd damn near shoot fucking 20 free throws. Right? But it's just one of those things. Is it bad for the game? I can't say it's bad for the game because if the offense is allowed to use their strength back and not get offensive foul. Now think about you, JB. You're complaining about the same thing. You just haven't adapted to the flop part of it yet. Meaning you're not getting your calls, you're not getting your fouls, and you're getting a bunch of offensive fouls. Now if you start driving, instead of pushing off, you take the bump, they're gonna give it to you. Right? So Embiid is adjusted. But if you say, all right, Embiid, no more flopping, play it right, he's going to be very physical. And then he's going to get penalized on that side of the board. So instead of him getting penalized, he's forcing y'all to get penalized. So it's a give and take thing. But, you know, me, I personally love when, you know, in real time NBA players, you know, gets to just talk about the frustrations and how they see the game. Because it's more like how they're feeling it in real time. And since I've been there before, I was part of one of the guys who would come in there and yell, hey! And they had to change the rule because of me and Dwayne Wade, where now today's game, you get to jump straight up as a big. Before, if you was in that key and there was goddamn contact, it was a foul. So instead of me making a layup, I just seek the body. If you had 2 fouls and you was in a lane and I'm going to make the layup here, I'll go right across the lane and hit you for a damn near reverse layup. Just to get that 3rd foul so you get your dumb ass out of the game. So they changed it and said, as long as the player's moving straight up, hit them in their stomach, they fold. Envelope.
flop or sell to get foul calls. And when you play strong, you're not gonna get foul calls. He said Giannis, Jaylen Brown, like they play strong. The refs gonna let you play strong. If you flop though, they might give you a foul. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is my personal opinion on basketball. Some of y'all might disagree. You know what I mean? But argue with your grandma. Flopping has ruined our game. Joel Embiid is a great player, one of the best bigs in fucking...
Gang, half of niggas been flopping though since the history of basketball. Am I mistaken? Like half of niggas been flopping. Like Michael Jordan used to get hella free throws. Like ain't niggas been flopping, gang?
Basketball history, flops. He know it. This ain't breaking news. This ain't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Y'all can clip it up, like I said. Y'all can post it on these paid accounts that y'all, these bot, whatever. That's just my opinion.
Gang, if you can't beat them, join him. You gotta stop. You gotta start flopping too. Oh! Oh! You gotta start doing it too. 6-0.
If you gonna call a push off, call that. Same move. Same move.
This shit frying me. Like this the era of basketball we in. And I don't have no problem with Jaylen Brown streaming, but it's funny as hell. Niggas getting bounced out the playoffs. They're hopping on Twitch.
Same refs. Oh, it's nothing? It's a play on, right? It's weird activity. You gonna call me, right? And it's right here, right in front of you. Same move. Same move. Everybody does it. It's the same move, but this is a three-point play. He makes a three right here. If it would have been me, that'd have been an offensive foul. And people saying I'm stiff arming, I'm Mark Henry, stiff arming people out here, whatever y'all be saying. Like every good basketball player does this. What are y'all talking about? They clearly had an agenda. They clearly had fucking on a red board. If Jaylen does this move, call the offensive foul on him every time. I don't know, it's because I pissed the refs off. I've been critical about them. And I called them out a bunch of times. They were like, you know what, I got you in the playoffs. Watch this. And that's exactly what they did. And when you're in the middle of the series, you know, I don't got time to say that because that's a distraction. I'm trying to focus. But now that's over, some bullshit. I've been doing that all regular season. Everybody's been doing it all regular season. You're gonna call that shit on me every time. And y'all don't see it like it's an agenda. It's clearly an agenda. Look at the same move.
I get what you're saying though. That move, everybody does it. Everybody push off. I ain't watched the game. I ain't gonna lie, the playoffs. I'm saying the playoffs been good, but I ain't really been watching the games. But it seems like the game's been good, high scoring. You know what I'm saying? Been game winners and close games. But I ain't watched this full game. But yeah, they was calling fouls for that push off. That's crazy.
Dead last in getting calls, and I was vocal about it. I got thrown out some games, or etc. And they keep saying like this push off and this stuff like that. You know how many players do that? That is such that's the common play, a basketball play. Every player does it. So why are you targeting me? It clearly had an agenda.
Gang, Devin Booker, nigga, they don't got no agenda on you. Devin Booker don't get no calls neither. It was some crazy call. They gave Devin Booker a flagrant foul on some crazy shit, bro. I'm gonna find the clip, bro.
After Devin Booker saves this ball as he's getting pushed out of bounds, look at Caruso. Watch what he does. Look at this. He's signaling to tech Devin Booker, and Devin hears him.
Y'all just seen the play. They gave Devin Booker a flagrant foul for that shit. What did he do? That nigga ran into Jaylen Williams, lost the ball, and like went into the bench. What the fuck did he do? They get that nigga a flagrant for that, gang. Why they don't give Devin Booker calls no more, gang? It's not like D Book ain't a superstar no more. It's just maybe because it's so many superstars in the league, Devin Booker just then got drowned out in a pool of superstars. You know what I'm saying?
Look, as an official, why are we listening to Caruso? It wasn't the ref's first thought to even give him a tech for that. Caruso's to his left. He says tech him. He's telling them to tech him. And they listened. What are we watching? How can y'all support this shit?
Another Oklahoma City foul. And now a technical foul has been called.
For Devin Booker?
Yes. So double technicals. After they're just saying technical foul on Booker. And that's why Gilgeous-Alexander shot the free throw. They're just calling it on that. Booker was trying to save it. And Jaylen Williams calling a technical on that. He was just trying to save the ball.
Now, I've watched this maybe 20 times at this point. You can be a fan of OKC if you want to. I'm not saying you can't, but I don't know how you can defend that being a technical foul. I don't. You cannot watch what transpired and think to yourself that you are watching a fairly called game. You can't. Y'all gotta be doing my fucking Obama hand at this point. Sasha, Michelle, Malia, this is fucked up. And we as the American people will not and should not have to stand for it.
Like, maybe because I spoken that was critical of the refs in the regular season. So you know how they responded. Like, we gonna call you're gonna lead the playoffs in offensive fouls. That was the response from the officiating crew. You could clearly tell. And I've actually spoke to some refs and they said it was agenda going into each game. So anytime Jaylen brings his arm up, just from reputation, just call it. Like, but Paul George does the same thing. Jalen Brunson does the same thing. Shit, I can go down the list. It's a basketball play, whether y'all believe it or not. You know what I mean? Everybody does that when you drive, especially if you got bodies on you. But Philly took advantage of it, and they took advantage of the officiating, and it cost us to some degree. But I've been doing it all regular season, not a problem. And now all of a sudden, it's offensive foul every time. You better keep that same energy with everybody else. That's all I got to say.
Jaylen Brown tweeted, clickbait is like flopping for the media, exaggerating contact, y'all be safe out here. Clickbait or what? Nigga, you said flopping ruining the NBA. That's what you said. Nigga said clickbait. Make sure I like, comment, subscribe, and all deuces. This shit just funny as hell. We got an NBA superstar on live stream complaining about flopping after getting bounced out Game 7.